Have you ever wondered what life was like for our earliest ancestors? Not in cities, not in towns, but out there in the vast, untamed wilderness. Let's travel back in time hundreds of thousands of years to a world where humans weren't at the top of the food chain. A world where every day was a fight for survival. Imagine waking up not to an alarm clock, but to the first light of dawn painting the sky, the air crisp and filled with the sounds of nature. Home isn't a house with walls, but a cave, a rock shelter, or a simple camp under the stars. Your community, your family, is a small band of hunter-gatherers, maybe just a few dozen people. These are the only people you'll likely ever know, and your lives are completely intertwined. Survival depends on cooperation. The first order of business every single day is finding food and water. This isn't a quick trip to the grocery store. It's a long, arduous journey. The men might form a hunting party, tracking mammoths, bison, or deer for days. They'd use simple but effective tools they crafted themselves, spears tipped with sharpened stone, maybe even bows and arrows later on. A successful hunt meant a feast, but failure meant hunger. There were no guarantees. Meanwhile, the women and children would forage closer to camp. They were the botanists of their time, with an incredible knowledge of the local environment. They knew which plants were edible, which were medicinal, and which were deadly poisonous. They gathered berries, nuts, roots, and insects, providing a more stable and reliable source of calories for the group. This gathering was just as crucial as the hunt, but the wild was full of dangers. A sudden change in weather could be fatal. A wrong turn could lead you into the territory of a saber-toothed cat or a giant cave bear. Injuries that we would consider minor today, like a deep cut or a broken bone, could easily become a death sentence without modern medicine. Every shadow could hide a predator, and every night brought a new set of challenges. This is where fire became our greatest ally. A controlled fire offered warmth against the freezing nights, light to push back the darkness, and a way to cook food, making it safer to eat and easier to digest. It also became a social centerpiece. Around the crackling flames, our ancestors would share stories, plan their next moves, and strengthen their bonds. This is where culture began to spark. They created art, deep within caves, painting incredible images of the animals they hunted and revered. They crafted jewelry from shells, bones, and stones. They mourned their dead, burying them with care, suggesting they had complex beliefs about life and the afterlife. They weren't just surviving. They were living, feeling, and thinking much like we do today. They were innovating, developing language, and passing down knowledge through generations. So the next time you look up at the stars, remember those ancient ancestors who looked at the same sky. They lived a life of incredible hardship, but also profound connection to the natural world and to each other. Their resilience, their ingenuity, and their spirit of cooperation are the reasons we are here today. It's a powerful legacy etched into our very DNA. Thanks for joining me on this journey back in time. If you found this fascinating, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more adventures into our incredible past. See you next time.